So for me, entrepreneurial thinking is thinking about problems in a new way.
Entrepreneurial thinking is about making massive change to the status quo.
Willing to think not just outside of the box, but question why we need a box in the first place.
Entrepreneurial thinking is having the tools available to think like an entrepreneur in any situation.
Rather than just looking at the problem and saying, well, let's just meet this particular need, they're looking for upstream solutions where it might be that you can eliminate the need altogether, or you could redefine the problems.
And let's move forward and keep generating new alternatives and new ideas and pivot in different directions.
Maybe bring in solutions from outside their domain, being more creative, being more willing to play with ideas.
To create that culture, I think you have to create the reward system, but also the comfort to experiment.
I think when you think about what epitomizes the most successful business people is that they have creative ideas and then they work at putting them into practice. And a lot of those business people fail over and over again. All of your most successful people do.
If we really do want our research that comes out of the academic setting to have an impact in the community, then we need to teach students how to not just develop the evidence, but figure out innovative ways to share that evidence. The way to get that information out is to think entrepreneurially and really think about, well, how can we scale up these programs? How can we maybe turn this program into a business where we can support agencies to deliver these kind of services that we've shown to be effective in research?
Also, we don't need to commercialize everything, but we need to be able to understand how to teach our students those entrepreneurial thinking skills that can be valuable in any discipline or any career.
You don't want to ask somebody anymore, what do you want to do when you grow up? You want to ask them what problem they're going to solve.
Entrepreneurial thinking and the disruptive change and social innovation that comes from that is really an important thing to think about right now, because so much of our world is broken.
Every discipline, every job that we have in the world is facing serious problems.
It's unsustainable, it's not resilient, it's unhealthy, it's inequitable.
We need to have people at all walks of life graduating with these skills in order to be as efficient and agile in solving these problems.
I think it's about figuring out how you can contribute to the world. So what are your skill sets and how can you make the world around you a better place?
That all requires a new form of thinking, a more critical, creative approach.
So what we really need are people who can take their curiosity, spark discovery, think entrepreneurially, and they are going to not just create the jobs of the future, they're going to solve the problems of the future, those problems we don't even know exist yet.